He's going to try and get Crowding under braking. This is brave stuff. Late on the brakes. Crowding also brakes late as well. Whole position. Very, very good driving, guys. Sophisticated. Jesus H. Christ. Just go home. Look at that shape. What a move. Look at that, guys. What a move from Shane and Borno. What a move from Shane and Borno. That is going to be a move. That's so brave. The wall was like that far away. Wow. Brave it here. Oh, they're going through side by side. They're going through side by side. Fantastic driving. Oh, Owen just runs over the curb a little bit. Amazing driving there from Owen Howell and Giles 95. And look at Roland, he's made ground. Stunning. Hit the flip button, guys. He's going to go around the outside. Oh, he's going to keep. Easy. Bingley's fighting, coming through the hairpin. Oh, no one's lifted. Look at this. Through the S's side by side. Oh, wow. Wings on. Jamie's got the high ground at the moment. Can he maintain that high ground? Goodness me, their real bashers are coming up towards the tunnel. Who is going to give ground here? Good Lord, side by side. Great driving, guys. Great driving. Let's keep it going. And Zepex, keep an eye on him. He's just coming through. Just come out of the S's. Oh, look at this, look at this. He's gone up the square, still on the inside, double overtaken the hairpin. Ballsy stuff. Balls. Look at this, discreetly is punching. He's picking this one up. Here he comes. Is he going to make a leap for Ascari? He is, I think he's going to send this one. Oh my goodness, they lay on the brakes again for the side by side for Ascari. Great driving! Hit the clip button, you know what to do, guys. Here comes Bingley, and oh, I thought he was going to get the job done. He still might get the job done. Here we come, and he's going to get it. Or is he? Adam Obi is fighting. No, Adam Obi's fighting back. Adam Obi is not giving this position up. Now he's got through. Oh, Kara Birch trying to thread the eye of the needle. Three abreast going through. Launching up almost. Jesus! Wow. Oh, what a move! What a switchback! What a switchback! He's going to make it stick. Oh my goodness me! That's great driving, guys. Huh? What? Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Adam LB with the double overtake going into Parabolica. Oh, I think JD, this is going to be close. Oh, it's a three-way. Oh, it's a four-way dance. My God, Jason's taking the lead. All right, St. Liam has got the position back, but look at this. They're trying to break the toe. Perennial. Sam Tubbs going to try and send it to the inside of Perennial, going into turn 12 with the hairpin. Oh, and Finn here has to get on the brakes pretty quick. And Finn's going to go up the inside on the soft. Is he going to do a double? And Schumacher's right there as well. Man, this is where it's at. Good Lord. Oh, and Schumacher goes up the inside of Perennial. What a lovely move from Schumacher. He's made it stick. Brilliant move. Somebody click that. Keep the clips going, guys. Kenzie Retro. Thank you very much, says Shuey.
Oh, how about that?
Man, he was on -2. Oh, Sink Dash is going to be careful, Sink. Oh, contact with Perennial. They're going side by side for the Degners. This is brave driving. And Sink Dasher. Wow, what a great move. He took Perennial on the inside of the Degners. Up front, side by side, Jackie Jr. was overtaken by Batters and was just going to switch through and got the position back again. But here comes Batters. Jackie Jr. places his car superbly on the inside line coming into turn 4. Batters is going to have to go the long way round. And Jackie says, you ain't getting past, son. The door is firmly shut and locked. He's going to have a run at back with Pajalo. Oh, he almost runs out of it. Had to switch, big switcheroo. He's going to get him with DRS. And he's going to move himself up P3. Let's have a look at Watto and Rufio again. Rufio defensive, making their way down towards Stowe. Rufio giving the room. Good driving, gentlemen. Good driving. Keep it up. Coming for braking in towards Vale. He's just seen that one coming before. Now he's just taking a lovely defensive line, and Flappy's going to have to. No, Flappy's going around the outside. Oh, they're side by side through 4 and 5. What a Flappy. Oh my goodness me, that was a sensational move from Flappy. But Hayes is going to try and come back in here. Flappy retook the lead with, I think, was one of the best moves I've seen all season. Round the outside there with the long left hander. That was a landed horseshoe, that there. I think Watto should have this when we think he's going to use his battery now. Switches to the inside. Oh, it's on the grass! Oh my word! How? Clip it. How did he not lose that then? That was remarkable. Good evening, everybody. Yes, it's BK and the Xbox, Beer and Kebab, the racing guru. Welcome to the channel tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And what have we got for you tonight? We've got a bit of racing for you. Funny old thing, that courtesy of the Superstars, Division 1 from Total Impact Racing, ladies and gentlemen. And we are at China. Yes, China again. We can't get rid of this damn track. But it should be a classic tonight. Is it going to be dry? Is it going to be wet? The guys deserve some dry weather. We've seen so much wet over the last few days. It's been crazy. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And joining me tonight at the comms booth, well, he's not here yet, but he will be very soon because he's just finishing off a stream with the RN. Is none other than Dame Zero. He will be joining us. So, but the party is open, ready for Dame to jump in. But I hope you're all doing extremely well. What we're going to do, I'm actually going to go trackside and also bring up the league tables for you guys as well. And we'll take a look at what's what in the championship as we go into race number 3. Okay, here I am in the bottom right hand corner is away from me, and that's the championship table as it stands at the moment. Findium currently championship leader, having the victories in Bahrain and second place in Spain, puts me at 82 points. Bingley with that excellent drive last week moves up to second place in the table on 73. Then we've got Power Quicks on 69, he's been Mr. Consistent, back-to-back podiums. Crowding on 52, Adam LB on 48 with 2 consecutive 5th place finishes. F50 Max with 32. Psych with a solid 4th place last week. That puts him back up in the challenge. A long way to go though, ladies and gentlemen. That's for damn sure. But that's the current championship tables. We will refer to that during the stream. Let's head back to the command centre and then go trackside. In fact, let's just go trackside. Alrighty, we are hopefully going to have 2 more drivers coming in as well, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a quick look at the chat. We're just waiting for some cars to come out. Let's have a quick look at the chat. See who's there. Pumpy, good evening. How you doing? Welcome. And yes, I had to get rid of a bot. There's a lot of hate bots going around at the moment. They spam people's chats with racist and homophobic comments. When I see them, I got to ban them. Simple as that. Jakey G, welcome. Says evening. Let's hope for an excellent Division 1 race around China. I'm sure it will be, dude. I'm sure it will be. Brandon says, did anyone see the PSGL league race of how broken this game is? I haven't seen it, but I heard all about it. I think it was last night. I think it all happened. Discreet says, forget Dame. Where's Kenzie? Kenzie's working. He's got a weekend gig, I think, this weekend. So he is busy. So... he's coming in. Is that not your name anymore, Brandon? Okay. TIR Badger, how you doing? How's Little Un? Hope he's doing a lot better today. And thank you so much for the resub. 9 months in the Kebab House crew on a 8-month streak as well. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it. So I hope Little One's well tonight. Good evening, Watto. How you doing? Quick audio check. How are we sounding? How are we sound? Are we all sounding good? Are we all sounding good? Let's get some telemetry up and running. Carl's just making their way around on their first out lap. I've got a new controller, so you're going to have to excuse me. I've picked up one of these Elite 2 controllers, which I'm still getting used to the button mappings. But tonight's lineup then, XRL Ultimate NRX Crowding, Perennial, Findium, Brandon, Bingley, Oscu, F50 Max, Kush, Paraquix, Adam LB, Sam Tabner, Tom123, Iro, Schumacher, Sykes, Zany, Chasta. And we should have also coming in FRA AIDS and fingers crossed FRA Ronar as well. Hopefully will be joining us as soon as their FRA league race comes to an end. Right, we've got 2 Red Bulls at the moment. I think it's going to be Chasta's going to the lead car. They're going to be giving each other a tow by the looks of it. Kenzie says, Kenzie says, Sykes Zany says, I'm not racing unless Kenzie commentates. Well, I guess you're not racing then, dude. Because he's working. And I'm telling you, I'm really pleased for him actually because he's been having a tough time recently and he was worried about work and he's managed to get some decent work, so I'm really pleased for him. But he will be back next Friday, that's for sure. Right, Shasta on a fly night. Let's watch him as he comes through turn 1, turn 2. Let's jump on board. Let's see how he gets on. There we go, making his way out on the exit of turn 3. It's all about getting the power down at the right time, which he does pretty nicely, looking resplendent in the Red Bull. Through turn 4, up towards turn 5. Which is a right-hand hairpin, about 110 degrees. Got to take it in second gear. Quickly upshift to get the traction out the corner. Then it's on the power. Will he go flat out through turn 6 and 7? Slight hesitance there. Just feathers the throttle slightly to guarantee a good entrance to the next corner. Then we've got a couple of tricky double left-handers. It's all about getting that power down now. Then we've got this short little run up towards the left-hand hairpin. We've got yellows already in one of the sectors 3.
A gifting kebab.
And it comes through there quite nicely.
Sauce and salad
For this long right-hander, again, it's all about the right line to get the maximum power and traction out the corner, which it does. Seen quite a few cars disappearing off into the right-hand barrier there. They're all looking good. DRS open. He's now absolutely full beam. He's going to be up to just a smidge over 200 miles an hour. Then a heavy braking zone. Be looking to brake at the 100-metre board. Even a bit later than that. Brakes around about 75 metres. Cuts the corner, gets that job done. Then he's making his way up towards the final corner. This tricky little left-hander. He's seen a couple cars spin off here, touching that right-hand curb. He does it nicely. And it's his lead lap. It's a 1:30.087. Good lap. Crowding goes through with a 1:30.158. Who else have we got on track at the moment? Let's have a quick little look. XR Ultimate's about to come through as well. Let's see how he gets on.
Gifting kebab.
Ultimate comes through.
Would you like sauce and salad with that?
Let's look at the split time. So 1:31.7. Great lap there. Findium's in sector 2. I've got some track cars in front. That's Bingley with one of the Hasses. Power Quicks. El Taco gaining!
Salad with that?
Wow, with a 10 gifted subs to the channel. Oh, 10. You are an absolute legend. Taco! Thank you so much, brother.
Kebab.
That is, what a start to the stream.
Sauce and salad with
Wow.
that?
Thank you so much, Taka. I'll read for the names in a minute. If you've got a gifted sub off Taka, be sure to say thank you in the chat. As Bingley goes through the 1:30.8 on the mediums.
Sauce and salad with that?
Findium comes up to the hairpin. Then we've got, I think, one of the Alpines. Was that a Williams? I can't tell the difference. Yellow flags in sector 2. And just in a car spin off there.
Would you like sauce and salad with that?
Here is Dame Zero. He's here, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, buddy?
How are we?
We're doing good. How are you?
I'm not too bad, though. I'm not too well. I'll tell you one thing, Bear. It's always good. It might happen now and then on stream when you're on commentary, but the first time ever I was sick on commentary for the first ever time today, so that's always wonderful.
Wow. Of course, I would say you make me sick, but I wouldn't dream saying that.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
I've got to get you back from my that little peewee thing. I'm getting spammed by this chat bot. I need to just get rid of this chat bot. No, it's a hate bot. I've got to get rid of it. Adam LB, the 29869. How you doing there, buddy? Are you all good? I'm getting annoyed with this now. I've got to unblock this account. Do you want to take over?
A nightmare, aren't they?
Can you take over the comms for a second? And Brandon's just starting to fly and lap, dude. I've got to get rid of these bots.
Of course, Dan, no problem. Oh, it's Tom goes for a spin down in sector 2.
Do you need a lobby?
Before...
Are you in the lobby, dude? Are you sorry?
Yeah. I'm in the lobby. Don't worry.
Yeah, jump on board with Brandon, mate. He's on a flyer at the moment.
In second, Mr. Brandon, 29.9 has been his best time so far. He's half a second slower.
Right, we'll go.
Heading sector 1.
Switch back to Tom, mate. Tom 1, 2, 3.
He went for a spin beer, so I don't believe anybody at this moment in time is on a lap.
All right, let me just block this account. Yeah, I think I mentioned to you streamers, there's some hate bots going around at the moment, and if you see them, you've got to block them.
Yeah, mate, I know exactly what you're about. I always get the ones where it's like, do you want followers? Buy them here.
No, it's not. It's not that. This is a specific hate bot that actually puts homophobic and racist comments in your chat.
Oh, wow.
I found out about it about a couple of weeks ago. Tom's in the pits. Right, let's have a look. Sorry about that, ladies and gents, but it needs to be taken care of because I don't want the chat getting spammed.
Yeah. Of course you don't, especially with that stuff, Bear. Yeah. It's something that you really don't want. Luckily, I've not had that yet, but I know of the one with like the followers and that. But luckily, I haven't had that one yet.
Okay, now let's have a look at league cars. Oh, F50 Max is in the wall. He's dead. I think he's lost the force feedback. Do you know what? I just watched it there, mate. That's the force feedback's just disconnected for him.
That's exactly what happened to me in Division 5. I lost force feedback coming out of that fight, coming out of that corner, Bear, and I've ended up in the exact same place where he did.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to me in Div 5, and that's critical now. So he is out of this qualifying session in 12th place, not second time.
That's right. Now I've heard, I don't know if it's true or not, that if you're in a party, if you disconnect, if you're on like old gen console, if you disconnect from that party, so you just fly solo, the force feedback issue goes away. Yes. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've heard.
As far from my personal experience, Bear, it is very, very true. It's why not going to a party at all now when I'm league racing or any racing whatsoever, because it just causes so much delay on your wheel input and everything like that. It's critical.
Well, that's unlucky for Max. Oscar's on an outlap at the moment. It's just making his way down towards the hairpin. So I'll stay with Oscar at the moment. Brandon at the moment, P2, that one, 29.971. Adam LB currently front runner with the 29.869. He's had a really good start to the season. Yeah, sorry about that, ladies and gents. I just had to get through. Going to read out some names, though. Guys who got very fortunate tier 1 gifted subs from El Taco Man Gaming, that legendary guy from Texas. Brandon, Annie 1889, F1XL Norris, Rose 1989, Sam Tabner, ARC LeBleur, checking this out, Murder Mass, NTT Silver, and Telfie Man, all recipients of gifted subscriptions from El Taco Man Gaming. And I tell you what, Taco, if you're on a little bit later on, dude, I'll be personally coming in to say thank you very much to you, dude. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, brother. Okay, Oscar on a flight at the moment, just coming through Sector 2. Got a little bit of traffic there just feeding its way out of the way. And let's have a look at the split times as and when they come up. Got some yellows there. That's just some traffic being let through there. Makes his way up towards this tricky left-hander. Slightly up at the Sector 2 split lane. Almost a tenth up on his previous lap time. So he's going to be challenging Adam LB, I think, here. As long as he can nail Sector 3.
Yeah, he's going to look to try and push those top 2 guys to put them under pressure, especially big, because now them 2 are also on outlaps. They're also wanting to be improving, but Oscar, if he can put himself on provisional pole, that's a big order already and a bit of pressure for those 2 guys. Absolutely,
totally agree, dude. Let's have a look as he comes out the hairpin at the bottom of the long back straight, all looking pretty tidy so far. Target times are 29.869. I think he's going to be
we got
just
McLaren
outside
round,
it.
Bingley.
1:30.086. Bingley's had a spin.
He has down in Sector 2, Bear. He's
Oh,
lost it just
right.
before the right-hander.
Gotcha. Chasta, mate, is on an absolute flyer. Four tenths up in Sector 2. He's on target for a mid-129 here, as long as he can nail this final sector. We're going to stay with him.
Critical. It's going to be critical now in this final corner now, Bear. If he gets it right, he gets into 4th.
Not bad,
the
not
exit
bad.
Perfectly.
It's looking good. 129.7. Wow.
Provisional pole, 29.7.
Here comes Crowding. Crowding. Oh, it's a Red Bull lockout. Art imitates real life. Wow, the 129.788. Who is on a lap at the moment? Sam Taylor's just started a lap. Bingley will have to go again. Okay, well, Bingley's had to spin. Finn is 1.3 up. He had a little exploratory run on the soft compound tyres. Yeah, I totally get Tucker Man. He's also echoed what I said about those hate bots. If you see them on your stream, you have to get rid of them. You really, really do.
Without a doubt.
Okay, here comes Finn round the final corner. Target times are 129.715, and he is... Oh, he's outside. It's only P6, the 130.130. Sight goes fastest than 129.5. And I tell you what, he got a nice little toe off Finn. He was getting a toe. Wow. A 129.5. I can't even read that. It's too dark. A 129.597.
Sure, that's not just your eyes, Beard.
Yeah, I'm blind. Yeah, I'm actually doing an eye test soon, mate. I am, because I need some more specs, because these ones aren't cutting the mustard.
Here comes Adam LB. He comes around the final corner, into across the line, goes second, improves by 2.5
29.621. I tell you what, he has shown some good pace on this game.
He really is. I've been watching him, Bear, even though I'm not normally on commentary with you on a Friday night. Sam Tabler about to come across the line, improves, goes 7.630 flat. Just 4/100ths of a second behind Oscar there. Okay. But I'm not normally with you on a Friday, but I do see you on see you streaming, Bear, and LMLB has been seriously quick.
Yeah, he's had 2 fifth-place finishes, and they're legit as well. So he has been doing extremely well. Yeah, Taco Man, thank you so much. Has just shown the love to a great streaming community. Hey, brother, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I think they're talking about Sick in the chat. Is that your little boy still badge? Hopefully he's feeling a bit better. I saw it was viral gastroenteritis, Matt, if I'm correct. Not a nice thing to have, dude. Oh, dear. But I'm really hoping he's going to be on the mend real soon, dude.
Yeah, definitely so.
Mark V54 says, I got your back. I hit the mute button. Been drinking and I'm old. Oh, man, that sounds like me. That really, really does. Right, Kush is on an outlap. Let's have a quick look at Kush. How's the audio sounding, guys? Can we have a quick audio check, please? Because Dame's in the chat, and well, he's in the party. I've got the new controller, and these controllers sometimes have funky audio settings. So can I just check that you guys can hear Dame above the engine sound quite clearly? Give us a
check.
Thumbs up in the chat or thumbs down. Audio is fine.
Should be, I mean, no one can mistake my Scouse accent there, to be honest with you. So
yeah.
They should be able to hear me over the engine noise. In fact, we make the same noise. It's always that noise, isn't it?
This is very true. Now, one way to check if the audio is good, ladies and gentlemen, if you can hear Dame inside your head, quickly look out your window, and make sure the wheels are still on your car. All right, that's all I'm saying.
There's more money in radios these days, babe. We'll just take your radio instead of the wheels.
Oh man, yeah, you're probably right, dude. You're probably right. Kush, it looks like he's going to be our lead car in the Haas. George Bell says, "Beer, how are you?" I'm pretty good. I'm as good as can be for a 130-year-old with rheumatoid arthritis and God knows what else is
Jeez, you're that young.
wrong with me. Oh no, I'm nearly as old as Shaggy, but I'll never be as old as him. You know what I'm saying? Cod! Godzilla! How you doing? Says Findium, fake Division 1 driver. Oh, the ETE Academy boss is on fine form tonight. Right, Kush is about to start a flying lap. Dane, call the lap, dude.
Yeah, okay. Medium compound tyres, full Kush as he heads into turn 1. A weird, horrible. He gets a bit of understeer there as we're now heading towards turn 2. A long right-hander of turns 1 and 2. Now into turn 3. Into second gear. Keeps the rotation, then into third to make sure he gets the traction. Then up into 4 in turn 4. Now heading towards the little kink of turn 5 and then into turn 6, the deep braking zone of the hairpin into second gear. You've got to be careful with the rear of the car because it can clip the right rear on that inside. He managed to get through it very, very nicely. Into the left-hander of turn 7 and he gets that very, very nicely indeed. Keeps it in 6th, then into 7th, then into 4th gear for the right-hander and then into the double left. Down into 3rd and 2nd for the rotation, into 3rd for the traction, and back up into 4th for the second left-hander. Heading towards the end now of Sector 2 and into the deep braking zone here, down into 3rd gear. Oh, he gets into 2nd, and then does he keep it in 2nd for the right-hander? Yes, he does. And then into 3rd, into 4th. You've got this little bump now in this corner in China where he can really throw the car off, but he manages to just get through it very, very nicely into 8th gear, and the DRS now enabled as we head towards the hairpin. Let's see what he's able to do here. 8th gear, flat out, 204 miles an hour as he heads into the braking zone, deep into 2nd gear, and he gets it down all the way into 1st for more rotation. Into 3rd, into 4th, into 5th, into 6th, into the final corner. Is he able to get inside of the top 10 on those mediums? Let's see what he can do. No, just misses out there, Beer, by less than 0.3 of a second.
Good lap, though, still for the mediums. IRL Schumacher is on a flyer as well. Just seen Shrews put in the chat, he says, evening beer, just a quick one to say you won't be disappointed with your new toy when it arrives. This is it, dude. Elgato Stream Deck Extra Large. Woof, oh yeah. That's getting installed. That's getting installed next week, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to make my streaming life a lot easier. Looking forward to using that one. Oh, Schumacher's got an invalidation, but we do have the timing glitch, so we should be okay for another lap. Now, who's my lead car? We've got a lot of cars in out laps at the moment. Bingley's in Sector 1. Sam Tabner's behind him. Oscu is on a flyer coming around the top of the hill. I think he is the lead car. Yeah, I think he is. Yes, he is. Oscu is the lead car, I believe. So let's have a look at... Oscar currently sat in P6, but it is so tight in that top part, well, the mid-pack, as it was the top earlier on, it's now the mid-pack of the grid. What can Oscar do? He'd be looking to try and get into the 129s, who I reckon he's on target to get into the 129s, but just how far into the 129s can he get? Target times are 129.597 from Syke Zaney. It's a 129.938. Oscar goes P5 with that lap time. Para Quicks, is that about to come through?
Kush is next. Kush on the mediums.
He's quicker. He was 2/10 up in the second sector.
Let's see, can he put himself in the top 10?
Oh, he stays P11. He does improve, but he stays where he is. Right, here comes the 2 Red Bulls. Oh, Crowding's lost it. Crowding's lost it.
He's lost it on the curb.
Here comes Syke Zaney. Syke Zaney he's going quicker. Yes, 129.383. What about Adam LB? No, it's not Adam LB. It is XRL Ultimate coming through. No, it's not. Who the hell's coming through?
Bingley will be next.
Bingley, let's get on Bingley. Here comes Bingley. Oh, he's way up. He was way up. Can he get into the 129s? Yes! It's a front row lockout as it stands, but I think Findio might have something to say about that, but he's not
Schumacher invalidated.
on a lap.
Next.
Who?
Paraquix coming across the line now in the Haas.
Goes P12, goes P12. Here comes the Red Bull, it's Chasta. Oh, he's spun it. He's had a spin.
2 Ferraris.
It's XRL Ultimate, Courtney in P13. What's he done? He's gone P11. Adam LB, Courtney in 3rd place.
He can't improve.
It's all down now, I think, to Findium and Tom. Here comes Tom round the final corner. Courtney sat in P9. What can he do? It's a 129. He goes P6. Eyes down to Finn. He was 3/10 up in the second sector split, so he's on target for about a 29.6. 29.5 is P2. He split the McLarens at the top of the grid, but we're still not done because Brandon's on a flyer. No, he's backed off. He's backed off. Oscar's warmed down as well. He is done. What an end to qualifying. Wow.
That
what a
0 to everything there.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Oh, wow. Zagzani takes pole.
Back-to-back poles.
Two McLarens.
Back-to-back.
Very last minute.
Yeah. Oh, he had to nail that final lap. And I tell you what, from Syke, that's back-to-back pole positions. Wow. What a qualifying session, ladies and gentlemen. Look at those lap times. We've got the top 9 all into the 1:29s. I tell you what, Sam Tabner right on the cusp there, the 1:30.064. Wow. Mark 54 says, hi Beer, I just subbed to the Kebab House for 3 months, but it's not come up on stream. Sometimes it does take a while to go through, to be fair, mate. Dolphin says, I'm lying about my age. Yeah, I'm 130, really. Where are the qualifying? Sam Tabner was up by 8/10, did he say? And he invalidated 8/10. My goodness me, Sam Tabner might have been on for pole.
Yeah, it's critical a little bit. All it takes is one invalidation and your qualifying can literally just be ruined and in pieces, especially in a division as close as this.
Absolutely. Right, let's give you a quick rundown of the qualifying positions. So Sykes only takes pole. Findium on P2, joining him on the front row. Then row 2 is Bingley and Adam LB. Row 3, Chasta and crowd of the 2 Red Bulls. Row 4, Tom and Oscar. Row 5, Brandon and Sam Tabner. They will start the race on those set of softs, the worn scrub set. Then from 11th downwards, it's XRL Ultimate, Cushmania, Paraquix, Perennial, F50 Max, FRA 8 and IRL Schumacher. That, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're at for qualifying. Wow. Geez, that's some session. That was some session. Right, we're going to go back to the command centre. I've got to look at the time and we'll get a restart.
We know the track condition for the race beer. Is it wet, dry?
We haven't been told yet, dude. We have not been told. So we'll have to wait and find out. Someone's going to tell us.
I'm pretty sure in TIR this entire week, beer, it's been wet at China, guaranteed every race, either in quality or race.
You are not kidding me, mate. So I'm just going to get the kebab pad up with the league tables as we go in. Right, so league tables are up. I'm minimising the bottom right-hand side in the screen. Yes, cheers, Nige. If you are there, mate, yeah, it's anything with a Hoss account, mate, needs to be blocked. Right, Dame, I'm just going to go for a very quick drink break. Can I leave the chat with you just for 2 minutes? We're going to ready up in about 5 minutes' time, if that's okay.
Yep, that's not a problem, good sir.
All right, I'll leave you with Dame, guys. I'll be right back. I've got the league tables on the screen at the moment, if that's any use to you.
Yeah, I can see it. It's all fine. Perfect. So, you guys are with me, Scouse Dame, as you all know me as. Findium at the top of the tables at this moment in time with 82 points. Bingley in second in the McLaren. In second with 73 points. Then it's Paraquix with 69 points. NRX crowding in fourth with 52. Then Adam Albeen with 48 in fifth. F50 Max in sixth with 32 points. Like Zany in seventh with 28 points. Chasta only a point behind in 8th with 27 points. Cushmania only a point behind him in 9th place with 26 points. And then it goes to Perennial with 11. Sam Tabner with 10, equal with Brandon with 10 points as well down there in 12th place. Tom with 4 points. Schumacher with 1 point. And everybody else on 0 points so far. So it's going to be very interesting, especially for somebody like Bingley, who is now starting P3 right behind his teammate on pole position, Saik Zaini, starting right behind him, Findium on the front row alongside Saik. So if Bingley can get a really decent start here, it will be critical for him in the championship to go ahead of Findium as soon as possible and maybe try and get ahead of Saik as well. But that all depends because it is only a very, very short run down towards turn 1 this evening. So what is going to be the main factor of maybe trying to get Findium? Are they going to try and work together? The two McLarens maybe going down the DRS straight once DRS is enabled, maybe try and work together against Findium to maybe try and back him up. Maybe try and get Adam LB involved in it, make it a little bit of a DRS train so nobody's going to try and overtake each other. What could happen? Could Saik Zaini back Findium up into Bingley? Bingley makes the overtake and then they get the DRS on everybody else to make sure that it stays a McLaren 1-2. There is going to be critical moments. Not forgetting, there is the two Red Bulls in 5th and 6th of Chester and Crowding wanting to work together as much as they possibly can to maybe try and challenge the top 4 ahead of him. The two Red Bulls will be looking to get that moves done right off the start, but the two McLarens are definitely going to be the ones that we are going to be interested in off this race start this evening.
Hey, I just jumped back in good time there. You just paused just at the right moment. Right, let's get the league tables off. We'll go back to the command centre just briefly, then we'll head back trackside again, I reckon. The league tables there, the RC, we've all had a good look at those. Let's head back to the command centre. Oh, righty. HDM Lift Up says, what's the Discord? Yeah, let me just get a Discord link because the one in the auto chat's actually an old link. So let me just get a fresh link up for you. And I'll just Control V it.
What SG's just put in the chat then? Sorry, babe. It's just made me giggle a little.
Shrews said that Dame's got new Duracells in. Oh, what's that about, dude?
Someone's put some double A's in me, babe. Let's just put it that way, yeah.
Oh, are you on the monster drink and vodka again?
Worse than that, babe. It's on the Red Bull and Jägermeister.
Oh,
so,
Red Bull and Jaeger. Good God Almighty! Wow.
Come on, it's right up your street, isn't it, beer and kebab? You know, it's right up your street.
This is true, but I'm on the health kick now. It's now cranberry juice and cucumber. It's not a very good game of tag. That's the only problem. You know what I mean? We need to have predictions tonight. Right, I'm going to get a prediction up before we get cracking. So just a chance to get some channel points, guys. I'm going to put a prediction up. It's going to be a nice and simple one tonight. Simple. We don't know what the weather conditions are, but we're going to go with this, basically. Okay, I'm going to start that. I'm going to run it for, I think, 15 minutes. And that is tonight's prediction, ladies and gents. Have a little look, see what you think. Chance to gamble some channel points. Nice and simple. How many finishes are we going to see tonight at China? 0 to 14. I hope we're going to have more than 0. Or 14 or more. Okay. So that's
I'm going to gamble $4,000.
That's tonight's challenge, guys. Jakey G says, I'm going to go with Findium P1, Paraquix P2, and Bingley in P3. That's his race prediction. Okie dokie. Oh dear, Finn's can't even take. Oh, Finn, have you got an issue with the game? Have you, dude? Hope not. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, we're just a couple of seconds away. I think we're almost there. Actually, Dave's almost 21:30. What time did I say? 21:31 or 21:32? Let's go racing. Let's ready up.
Let's go. Indeed.
Let's do this. Let's go racing. Let's ready up. I'm going to put it up.
No more waiting, beer. Let's get it going.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Hope we haven't got a knackered lobby. There we go. Ready up, please. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen.
I've got $4.4 on less than 14 finishes, beer. So anybody out there, maybe the last lap in your 15th place, you know where the barriers are.
Now, Dame is going to show me sometime in the next over the weekend, fingers crossed, how to put the sound effects in for
Yes.
Redeeming channel point. I worked out how to do like emotes and little videos and stuff like that, but the sound effects was causing me a bit of a problem. There is a bot that I was trying to use, and it's so clunky. It's just called sound effects. So Dame's going to show me, and next week, for next week's streams, we're going to have a lot of good stuff. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We've heard Super Max. We're going to have my version, Super Lou, by the way.
As some of you may know from me commentating over Division 4, you may know on my channel I do have those sound effects as Bear. And but with other people like to Super Max me 4 times on the bounce right before the race. So
seriously, here, just 1 second. I just saw Findium shoot off into the distance, and he's not in the lobby. Can you ping him an invite? I want to make sure he's in the lobby.
Yes,
actually.
Yes, I can.
Thank you. I think if you're not in, Finn, there's an invite coming your way. Good evening, Ash Rainbow, by the way. Welcome. Let's get some tyre strats up for you guys at home. So top 10, of course, as we know, all on the soft compound tyre. We've got X-Ray Ultimate and Cushmania opted for the medium compound tyre. Everybody else on the hards, Paraquix Perennial, F50 Max, FRA AIDS, and Ivo Schumacher. One thing I have noticed, Dame, it's cloudy. Is there rain on its way?
It is cloudy, mate, and we've seen rain in pretty much every single division in Total Impact Racing this week. And is the rain on the way here this evening? I mean, it would literally make it every single division if there is rain here.
If there is, yeah, absolutely. And of course, remember this time last year when we had the Chinese Grand Prix Division 1, it rained the entire race, yet everyone stayed out on slicks. It never rained heavy enough to actually bring the cars in. But this game, the physics is something different. If it rains, I don't think they're going to be staying out. I really don't think so.
There's bugs in this game as well, Bear, where it rains and it looks like it's absolutely full wet conditions, but it's still dry enough for slicks.
I know, it's crazy. Well, there's Finn's car at the moment. I don't think he's got control of that car at the moment. I'm hoping when the race starts, he'll be able to take control of that car.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see. Be a shame if he can't.
Yeah, I have sent him an invite, Bear, so hopefully he can get in.
Yeah, no worries. Dolphin says, watch out for Paraquix is on the hards. Paraquix, we know he's a good racer, dude. He's had back-to-back podiums already in just the first 2 races in Division 1. He is so much an improved driver in terms of pace on this game. He's really found it. He's found the pace, and he is going to be a championship contender this season. Mark my words. But here we go. We're about to get ready for lighter. I am going to hand over to Dane. Would you like, as you're the guest, would you like to do a race start?
Yeah, not a problem, good sir.
Thanks,
He gets ready on pole position, followed by Findium. Unfortunately, Findium not in his car at this moment in time. Bingley right behind him in the McLaren. This could really help Bingley compared to the championship. He also lines up besides Adam LB, and the 2 Red Bulls of Chester and Crowden behind them will be looking to work together against the McLarens. But we'll find out here as we are getting ready, ladies and gentlemen, for Total Impact Racing Division 1 here in Shanghai, China. And we're waiting for Cody's to let us go, and we are go. Findium's not moved, Bear. Findium has not moved. The game is glitched. Saizani takes the lead, followed by Bingley. The 2 Red Bulls got a fantastic start. Crowder moves up into 3rd. Chester into 4th. Adam LB moves down into 5th place, but he's looking to go alongside here with the Red Bull of Chester, but he's not able to do that one as the 2 Red Bulls are side by side with each other as them 2 are battling. Chester and Crowding side by side.
Chester got a spin at the back.
Crowding, there's a spinner, and there's a massive incident. There's a Williams, and a Mercedes are further back, and that would have been of Tom and Oscu, who have both gone. Adam LB has got ahead there of Crowding further ahead, but he's just trying to keep ahead as Crowding, and Crowding keeps that place in 4th and just manages to keep that one, Bear.
Yeah, God, what action-packed start. Like, Findium's got back in, his car is going around, so he should be able to hopefully catch the pack up. In fact, he's already gained 2 positions, believe it or not, because of the incident between Tom and Oscu. But here we go.
Perennial has gone in the Alpine. He spun it before the double left.
I reckon some of these guys have got the tyre pressures wrong. I think there's rain coming. I think guys have got too high tyre pressures, I reckon. Let's have a look. We can hardly see down the long back straight. It is so hazy, but it is McLaren lockout at the moment. P1, Sykes only P2, Bingley. We've got Chaston in P3, Crowding in P4. We've got a Ferrari off. It's XRL Ultimate has gone off. He has lost traction coming out of the long right-hander. I said it in qualifying. It catches so many people out that corner. People just pump it. You can't do it. Here comes AIDS and F50 Max. It looks like AIDS has got that move done, moves himself up into P11. Both those guys on the hard compound tyre.
F50's got the move back done though.
He did.
Under him, and he's got the move back.
Both
go into the pits.
Both in the pits. They've obviously got some damage there. All right, let's go back at the top then. Here we go. Top 3 coming through turn 1 and turn 2. It is still As You Were, the 2 McLarens leading the 2 Red Bulls. Adam LB keeping a watching brief in P5. Brandon P6. Sam Tabner in P7. Cush in P8 on the mediums. Now, Cush. In fact, Cush. Oh, Sam Tabner's in a moment. He's in the wall. Sam Tabner's had a Spinella. And he has dropped down. He's now going to have to join the track very, very carefully. Let these cars just
Finn's
feed the way through.
Look at that house crew.
Okay, Finn's back. That's good news. That is good news there for Findium. He's got a lot. His work is cut out. He's now all the way down in P11. But let's see what happens. Thank you for the follow. It's D-Day or Day-Day. I hope I've pronounced that right. Extreme XJ resub for 18 months in the Kebab House crew. My God, that's some serious commitment. Thank you so much, Davey J. Hope you're having a great afternoon in the good old USA. And also, happy anniversary for a couple of days ago, dude. Okay, right, so where are we at? Currently on lap 2 out of 28. DRS will be activated next lap, and it's As You Were the top 5 at the moment, with Brandon keeping a watching brief there, as you can see in P6 in the Williams. Cush is going to try and get onto the back of him as quickly as he can, make those mediums work. Power Quicks are up down to P8 on the hard compound tyre, Dame.
Yeah, he's really, really flying right now. I'm currently on board here, babe, with the 2 Red Bulls of Chaston and Crowden, who've got an excellent start off flying off the race start. And you've got the 2 McLarens ahead. The 2 McLarens are seriously close of Bingley and Sykes Zaney. They're really in each other's gearboxes. Right now, as Sykes gets all out of shape there at the apex of turn 2. So these 2 are looking seriously close. We've got a spinner bit, and that's of Ultimate, who's in the barriers there at the final corner. And I wonder if he's got any damage.
Yeah, I reckon he may have possibly. Did he get damage from the spin at the on the previous lap? Possibly. There could be some floor damage there. We don't know. But we'll have to wait and see on that. Of course, I've got some movement there. Findium's just got past Schumacher. Yeah, he's got a little bit deep shoe. He's going to try and fight back here. He's got better traction out the corner. But Findium should be able to see this one off. Takes the inside line. Yeah, Findium gets the move done. Moves himself back up to P10. But he's going to be on the charge now. Let's have a look at the top few guys here. Of course, DRS is now activated. Just on board of Adam LB, just watching him as they come around the top of the hill. Sector 3, we've got another car. Oh, that's a dodgy yellow flag, I think.
Yeah, I think it is, Bear, to be honest with you. But DRS now enabled.
Yep.
And Bingley is in the slipstream, and he's not using that much overtake.
Here comes Chester. Here comes Chester. He's going to try and thread the eye of the needle. Late on the brakes. Oh, bit of contact there with Bingley's car. Syke actually positioned his car beautifully, so Chester couldn't go around the outside. Bit of teamwork there. Bingley's in the pits. He's dropping those tyres nice and early, going for an undercut.
F50 Max went for a spin. Further back, he went for a spin, so Bingley into the pits off those softs. So is Brandon.
Brandon's in the pits as well. I'll tell you what, mate.
Chester did try to switch it back into the hairpin, but he wasn't able to do so.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, mate. We noticed this last night. Exactly the same tactic. People dumping those soft tyres as quickly as they possibly can.
Yeah.
Which is a sign to me that rain's imminent, dude.
I mean, it is hazy out there,
yeah.
But how long until it actually hits is the key question. Adds this round.
This is the question, because we don't actually know if it's going to rain or not. We have not had a weather report, so your guess, guys, at the chat at home is as good as ours. We really don't know. But I tell you what, the top 3 are now starting to drop. Adam LB has dropped out of DRS range, so he's going to have to try and get back on terms of Power Quicks. What a race he's having so far. He started well down. He's now up to P5 on the hard compound tyres. In fact, he may be the car to watch. We've got F50 again, and that's on the start-finish straight. Oh dear, he's going to have to do a whole lap with a knackered car.
Question to you, Bear, here.
Yeah.
If you're Adam LB right now on those softs, are you maybe trying to think maybe box for mediums, getting undercut early on?
I think so. Do it now. Because I've got a feeling Sykes Zaney might be coming in. He may have left it too late. Let's just watch Syke a minute. Is Syke going to come in? Because Bingley pitted the end of the last lap. Is Syke going to try and cover off his teammate? Let's have a little look. Yeah, Syke's in.
Pitting.
Chester stays out.
Stays out.
So the 2 Red Bulls then become race leaders. Adam LB is coming in. Yeah. He's going to try and, if he can, get anything back on Bingley. But I think Bingley's absolutely motoring. Let's have a look at Tom on the back of Schumacher. This is Sauce versus Hard. Schumacher getting a little bit deep there, but I think he got away with that one.
Beer, is it getting brighter?
It
I
is.
must say,
It
it's
is,
getting
mate. It is getting
brighter.
brighter. The sun is out. Wow. Okay.
I
All
don't
bets
think
are
it's
off.
going to rain.
Well, XRL Zola has put in the chat, it's supposed to rain at the end.
Oh, interesting. Considering it's going brighter and then to dark again.
Absolutely. Brandon and Adam LB, of course, they were P5, P6 before the pit stops, and now they are really close together, both on the same compound of tyre on mediums. So that's where we are now. Of course, I wonder what the tactic's going to be for the two Red Bull drivers. Obviously, they decided to stay out, so one's going to be going longer than the other. There won't be double stacking, of course, unless it's a safety car.
Yeah.
I
mean, Crowden's 1.4 seconds behind him at the minute. I think if Chester pulls the trigger this lap, Crowden will stay out. But if Chester doesn't, I think Crowden
might dip in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yellow's in sector 3. Oh, is that F50 Max again? I think it is, you know.
Yeah, it is. He hasn't got an entire wing beer. I'm not too sure why he didn't pit, to be honest with you, because he went for a spin the last lap, and he's not got a front wing, and he's still out there.
You called it with crowding. He's in.
Yeah.
Chester sets his fastest lap of the race at 1:33.6. Power Quicks then moves himself up into P3. Let's have a look at the two McLarens to see where they are. They're just coming through the hairpin, penultimate corner. So keep an eye on crowding, because these guys were basically nose to stern. So has this undercut working? Crowding's on his way out the pit lane as Sykes sets the fastest lap of the race. And where's Crowding's car? There it is. There it is behind. So the undercut worked for Syke and Bingley. They've not only have they maintained track position, they've extended the gap back to Crowding by 2 seconds. So that's where we're at. Brandon and Adam LB still fighting through turns 2 and turns 3. Brandon looking to try and clear the Ferrari, but at the moment, Adam doing a good holding job. Is Brandon going to send one? Yeah, he's going for a move. He's going for a move at the inside. I didn't think he was going to send that one though. I thought he'd already backed out of it. Adam LB's fighting it.
There's a nose in there, Beer, down the inside from the Ferrari, but the Williams is going to hang it around the outside. He spins the Ferrari.
Why?
He gets on the curb on the inside, does Adam LB and goes for a spin.
Oh, and man. For some reason, mate.
Luckily, no damage.
It wasn't letting me choose the cameras there. Okay, that's annoying. That is really, really annoying. But Adam LB, well, talk about annoying. Adam LB is going to be furious down in P10 after that. Now, Sykes is going to try and get the inside of Iro Schumacher. Schumacher's on a completely different strategy to these guys.
Max has gone.
Okay, is that going to be a safety car?
I think it's in the pit lane, Beer, so
The
I think it's all good.
Entrance to the pit lane. Okay, look at this. Iro Schumacher, tell you what, he's got his car set up for straight line speed. Syke had to get the overtake done and then go defensive.
Could he swoop it? Oh, not enough. The McLaren's just got a bit more grip at this stage in the race.
Yeah, let me just stay. I've got to bam another bot.
No worries, don't worry about it. I'll take over. It's okay. Schumacher is still looking quite strong though. On 6 lap old hard, he looks to go very, very deep into this race. But the undercut that Adam LB tried on the McLarens when Saxony did come into the pit, I believe it didn't work for Adam LB, and he still got stuck with Brandon, and then all of a sudden that just hasn't worked for him as the two McLarens are seriously close together, 2 tenths behind Bingley of his teammate. They're going to be wanting to work together.
Here comes Chester.
Sends it up the inside of the AlphaTauri of the sister car, and then Schumacher gets a little bit out of shape, but Chester gets through there into 6th place now, can start hunting down those McLarens.
Absolutely got the job done, and now it's up to Crowding to try and clear Schumacher as quickly as possible so he can get back on terms as well, because of course he can then use his teammate to drag him along a little bit. And quick look at... Oh, hang on, just stay with Crowding for a second. Is he going to get the move done to Shuey? Yeah, I think he's going to get it done. He'll have the high ground going into the corner. Shuey's not going to fight this one too hard, I don't think.
Schumacher didn't get the exit.
Yeah, Schumacher's race will come later. He's on a completely different strategy. So there we go. Quick look at the chat. I've already binned them, Nigel. That's why, dude. Jason says, evening, everybody. I'm ready for Baku. Well, it's not until next Thursday, dude. Take your time. Jesus Christ.
Oh, there we go. The two McLarens swap places. Saxony moves into 4th. Oh, Bingley's going to try and switch it back, though. Coming out of the hairpin, but Syke keeps that one.
Oh, Syke got a bit of a tank slapper, though, on the final corner. May have got a track extension warning for that one. But look at Chester. Chester's really racing these guys tonight. Look at him go. He is glued to the back of Bingley at the moment. Bingley having to go a little bit defensive there, taking the inside line, is just making sure that Chester can't switch back on him. I tell you, the two McLarens are in for a battle tonight. They really, really are. Findium's extending his stint, by the way. He's on 7 laps on the hards, on the softs. I wonder if he's going to go possibly soft medium. It's going to be interesting to see how that is going to pan out. Good evening, Matty. How you doing, fella? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great evening, buddy. There's his Crowding's team. So Crowding's just dropped off the back of these guys a little bit. I don't think he can really live with Chaster's pace at the moment. Chester is absolutely flying.
I think it's critical now for Crowding to get into these guys' DRS, otherwise they're going to sail off without him.
Absolutely.
And I think that's critical for the teamwork play of the Red Bull versus the McLaren right now, that he needs to get in it.
There's something I've got to say real quick. Take a screenshot, somebody, because we've got at the moment, it's a Haas 1-2. Take a screenshot. Hit that clear button, guys. You're not going to see it. You're going to see it's once in a blue moon. We've got a Haas 1-2.
Someone send it Mazepin. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. But as we say though, Bingley and Sykes still working together there. But
there's the contact there. Always the commentator's curse there, dude.
Yeah, it always is for me, Bear. Don't worry
And
about
me.
that one. Brandon gets ahead of Schumacher. And have we lost a car there, Bear? Is there somebody in the wall down after the hairpin? Is it Ads? I think it might be.
Yeah. Yes, he's coming into the pits. No, he's staying out. He's staying out. Mustn't have got any damage.
Blue flags.
Possibly, yes. Yeah, that could. I'm looking at the laptop. Yeah, that is it,
left.
mate. No. You what? Sorry.
He's left. He's left the session. I'll invite him.
Yeah. And if it's a rage quit, that's the second race in a row. He'll lose his seat. So I hope that's not the case. Right, Chaston then right on the back of Bingley as they come through exit turn 4, turn 5, I should say. And it's as you were. These guys are hunting down. Findia made his pit stop, by the way. He's gone for the hard. So I think he's changed his strategy. He's now going for a soft hards compound to take those hards to the end and try and gain some time as the medium tyres of the cars ahead of him start to wear off. So a lot of work to be doing. Millsy, welcome. Good evening, fella. How you doing?
Won't let me invite him to a game, Bear, and he's on Twitch apparently.
Okay. Well, I'll message him. Hopefully he's had a DNF or something. But he can't be because his car's still going around. So if you're watching AIDS, get back in your car, dude. Do the right thing. Well, here comes Chester again. He's going to look to try and... Is he going to...
Bingley down the inside of 6.
No, he's not. He's not. No, he wasn't going. That was very, very smart. I knew exactly what Bingley was doing. Bingley was blocking Chester from overtaking. He just played. He had no intention of overtaking Syke. He was just placing his car so Chester did not have a run at Syke. That was superb thinking there by Bingley. Very, very impressive. That, ladies and gentlemen, is racecraft. I'm telling you. That was very, very smooth.
Tim McLaren's are working absolutely brilliantly so far, Bear, and Findium has come into the pits. He's now at 11th place on those hards. Yeah. So he'll be wanting to get going now, Bear, after the game.
Yeah, I mentioned it a lap or so ago when he made the stop. He ideally, I think he would have preferred to have gone soft mediums, but of course, to try and bring himself back in contention. But because he dropped so far down the pecking order, he got no choice but to go into hard tyres, because his mediums will burn out by getting overtaking done. With the hards now, he can probably push them quite hard to the end of the race and try and see if he can get a podium or something. But a safety car, of course, changes everything. All bets will then be off.
As it always does, Bear. And I mean, look at Crowden now, Bear. 1.9 seconds, 2. Where he's not caught up to this DRS, and they're going away without him.
They are now, mate.
What he feared.
They are now, mate. It's not team orders from McLaren as such, Jakey. It's from player Jakey G. Syke and Bingley have been racing together for years. They've been teammates together for years. They know each other's race and each other's game at the back of their hands. They know how to stop people overtaking, and totally legitimately as well. Trust me on that. I've been streaming their races for a long time now, and I tell you what, they do work extremely well together as a team. Yellows in Sector 3. We got an Alfa Romeo off. It's Sam Tabner, I think. Is it Sam Tabner?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Sam Tabner. He's gone. He hasn't got any damage on his wing as of yet, but we know what this game's like with damage showing us on the wing. Right,
Crowding's had a moment. He has spun and he has lost a ton of positions. He is down to P10. And I think he might have some damage as well.
Penultimate corner, and the final corner, should I say, and then Findium's going to get that move done as well. Moves him up a place into 10th, and he, by the looks of Crowding, just trying to see that wing.
Was there a contact there between Finn and Crowding?
I think Finn was clear, but to be perfectly honest with you,
No,
think he was just clear.
I saw a car shimmy. It was almost like there was a contact or just a slight lag spike or something. It was weird. I definitely saw something anyway. But then again, I'm old. I could be seeing anything.
Specsavers is still calling, Bear.
Yeah,
they're trying to get you in for a test.
Absolutely, man. But just currently on board here. We're actually looking from the above cam. I wonder if it's going to let me.
I'm just back in, by the way. Which is
good. I'm in the copter cam, looking down on the track at the moment. I don't want to change camera angles. Oh, I've just crashed a helicopter into the track. I hope I don't get a safety car.
No surprise.
Yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, my monitor just turned itself off. That's bizarre. But here we go. The top three. Well, effectively the top three as it stands at the moment. But they've still got the two Hasses out in front. The gap's 6.9 seconds. Just keep your eye on that gap between Syke and Kush as to how quickly that gap comes down. Because the hard runners will have no intention of coming in for any time soon, that's for sure. And Chasta's having a real look. Let's jump on board with Chasta. So to stick with this battle.
On the brakes there.
Yeah. Dolphin thinks it's lag. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I thought it was lag as well. But I just want to double check. Wada's there as well.
I mean, I'm looking at the two Hasses right now, and if these guys in the McLarens and the Red Bull of Chasta still, continue to battle with each other a little bit. Obviously, the McLarens are trying to work together, but they're also defending hard from the Red Bull that's going behind. Later on in this stint, with the hards and the mediums of Cushmania and Paraquicks, this could really work to their advantage.
Well, do you know what? I'm going to put something to you, right? I'm wondering whether Syke, Bingley and Chasta are two-stopping. Because the pace they... Think about when they pitted. They pitted very, very early.
I think they are, yeah.
They bin those softs really, really early, which means they've got to... And the pace they're setting, and the battling, there's no way, as far as I can see, that the mediums they're on now can go to the end. I think they're two-stopping. And if that's the case, they're going to have to really burn up these tyres because they have got to catch the two Hasses because everyone's going to be on the softs at the end of the race. If that's the case, I'm just throwing a scenario out there to you.
I mean, it could be there, and they've also then forced everybody else into two-stop because Crowden and Chasta had to cover it.
Well, the one person that will suit, if anybody, it'll actually suit, if they do two-stop it, that will suit Findium because he will go right up to near the top of the... He will probably go into the lead, and then he will be defending. It's going to be interesting. There's a lot of permutations here, but I mean, Kush is one-stopping, I think. He's going to try and one-stop this. We're almost at half race distance, so he's going to try and extend those mediums to about lap 17, 18, and then come in and put softs on, try and get 10 out of the softs, I reckon. Shuey picks up the first penalty of the race. Paraquicks is quite happy on those. He's still maintaining good pace on those hard compound tyres. They've only dropped a second to Syke in the last 2 laps. That's about half a second a lap at the moment, which I think is manageable for the two Hasses. So this is going to be fascinating to see how it all pans out. I don't know what you think, chat. Hey, Oakley, how you doing?
But are you okay for just 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Go to the toilet, good sir.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, don't take the microphone with you, please.
I'll be 1 second.
All right, mate. Let's just jump on board there. Crowding and Findium currently still battling, of course. P10 and P11. Crowding had that spin a couple of laps ago, trying to get back on terms. Still a long way to go, though. Iro Schumacher has had a good stint in those hard compound tyres. Adam LB's got himself back up to 7th. Of course, Adam LB had that incident as well. That was with, I think it was Chasta coming out of turn 6. Oh, Crowding getting all out of shape there. And that's lost him a bit of time. He was cruising up behind Findium, but I don't think he's going to catch him now. All right, let's just switch onto the broadcast cam for you guys at home. Just get a different perspective. Let's have another look at what we've got here. Iro Schumacher and Adam LB. Going to keep an eye on the timing screens because Chasta is all over the back of Bingley at the moment as those couple of cars come through. In fact, I think there's some movement. Big Chasta's gone at the inside. He has split the McLarens with a superb move. He absolutely got it. And Chasta moves himself up in a P4. And now, this makes life interesting because we know that Chasta's got some serious pace. He's on slightly fresher tyres than Syke as well. Can he get the move done on Syke Zaney and take de facto, well, the net lead? Jakey J just explained that. It all depends what these guys up front are doing. I know Paraquix and Kush, if there's no safety car, they're one stopping. But Syke, Chasta and Bingley may well be forced into a 2-stop here. So yeah, it could suit Findium. Findium could find himself net P3. But we'll have to... It's a long way to go, yeah. But we're going to have a look at Chasta. Is Chasta close enough for a run at Sykes? I don't think he is. Looking back, Bingley, they're both going to have DRS. But Chasta's already going to have to start looking at his rearview mirrors because Bingley will be getting DRS plus the tow as well, which Chasta's putting a little bit too far back from Syke as they come into the hairpin. Let's switch over. We've got Oscar and RL Schumacher. Looks like Oscar's going to get a move done. Schumacher puts his car in the centre of the track, makes it as wide as he possibly can, but he's no match there for the Red Bull on fresher tyres, and Oscar makes his way up to P8. He doesn't cook the brakes. No, he's all good. Job done. We've got Crowding and Findium also. Crowding there just trying to get close enough to Finn. There's definitely a bit of lag going on there. Oh, Crowding had a big wobble, got on the power a smidge too early, and again that's cost him time. He's going to be frustrated with that. That's 2 chances he's had to cruise up behind Finn, and then he's made a mistake. Jumping back on this back between 3rd, 4th and 5th, Sykes, Zany, Chasta and Bingley. And just go check something on Twitch real quick, guys. 2 seconds. Okay, I think it's all good. Yeah, it's all good. Alrighty then. So, Paraquix is starting to extend out now. Kush's tyres are definitely dropping off now because Syke Zany is a lot closer. The gap between 2nd and 3rd, 3.37 seconds. But if these guys are 2-stopping, they really need to be ideally ahead of Kush and Paraquix to get track position. So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, I agree, Waddo. He didn't. I think Finn mentioned in the chat, wasn't he? He was overfueled, glitch in the game. Perennials in the pits. AIDS is back racing, I do believe. Let me just double check that. He is indeed. Good to see. Must have been just a lobby disconnection there for him. Crowding is... Don't think he's going to be close enough to Finn. Let's just watch Crowding. No, he's not going to be close. He will have DRS though, which will give him a chance to sort of cruise up behind Finn again. Finn is 5 seconds behind Schumacher, so we'll keep an eye on that gap as well in terms of to see where Finn's pace is at. But he is sort of hamstrung by heavy fuel load, going a little bit deep there at the hairpin. And Crowding's just going to try and stick with him. Just moving back up the field. Oscar then P8. Adam LB in P7. Brandon P6 really on his own at the moment. 8 seconds behind Bingley, but nearly 5 seconds ahead of Adam LB. Bingley in P5. You're back there, Dame, are you?
Yeah, I'm back.
You missed an audacious move from Chasta at turn 1. Went up the inside of Bingley and split the McLarens.
I was about to say, I come back and Chasta's now in between both McLarens now.
Yeah.
So I would like to see what happened there, babe, but I guess I missed that one.
It was a cheeky little move. It was very, very well planned. Let's look at Sam Tabner and Tom. We haven't seen much of these guys. Just coming through turn 2 up towards turn 3. Currently sat in P12, P13. Sam, of course, did have a spin right at the start of the race. I think it was around about here, actually. And those two, of course, top 15 score points. So, you know, there's everything to play for. There's bonus points as well for fastest lap. So, a bonus point for the fastest lap inside the top 10, and also a bonus point for fastest lap outside of the top 10 as well. So, no matter where you are on the race, there is a chance of some bonus points. It's always worth keeping going because you never know what's going to happen in an F1 race. That's for damn sure. As Tom just picks up a penalty, and Sam is going to have a run at him here in the DRS zone. I'm sure he is, as long as he can just be tidy through the long right-hander. Let's just stay with Sam Tabner. Bingley's in the pit, so that's the 2-stopper for Bingley.
That's confirmed it.
Yep.
Brandon follows him in. So Brandon's maybe trying to get interested in joining in this battle as well.
Absolutely. So Bingley might well undercut Syke Zany. Right, here comes Sam Tabner then on Tom. Can he get the job done? Going to the outside line. Oh, Tom went defensive. Who's got the high ground? I think Tom's going to cover them off. Thank you for the host, J Rose. Also, thank you for the host, Pumpy, early on as well, dude. Really appreciate it. Oh, Tom got all out of shape, as did Sam. They both got out of shape there in the last corner. Adam LB's in the pits as well. He's put a new set of mediums on. Bingley's gone for a new set of mediums.
Comes up behind Crowding.
Yeah, are we going to see split strategies from the McLarens? Is Syke going to extend these mediums and then go for a set of softs, possibly?
I think he would be, because he doesn't want to get stuck behind Crowding and Finn at the minute. He needs to extend, put the hammer down right now, try and build a gap between him and Chasta, try and use what he can and maybe if he can, when he does come into the pits, get ahead of Findlay and Crowding, because that will be critical for his race.
Absolutely. Bingley's on the charge now on Crowding, but Crowding will have DRS to defend. He's really going to try and send it late. Yeah, Bingley goes up the inside. Ooh.
Oh, that door's closing. Ooh, close between the two. Luckily, no damage, too much contact.
Little bit aggressive.
Oh,
no! He spun him. Right.
That was
Can somebody clip that, please? The stewards will need to look. The steward is me. I need to look at that one.
I've recorded that on Game DVR there as well. I think Bingley just moved in a bit too early. Crowding was still there. I think Bingley's just moved in a little bit too early as he's gone for that line down the towards the straight there, and I think Bingley's just came over a little bit
just tapped
too
him,
much.
Just tapped him a little bit. Yeah. Well,
I think we just interlocked.
Well, here comes Sam on Tom 123. Is he going to get the move done this time? Tom's got the Sam Tablett's got the inside line. Ooh, bit of argy-bargy there.
Oh, no, he spins! Tom spins.
Was there a bit of contact there? I think there was.
I think Sam's just pushed him onto the curb there, and he's put the power down and it's gone.
Ooh, another clip, please, guys. If you saw that, hit the clip button. Wow, thanks to the host, by the way, dude.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't need to thank me. Don't worry.
But
Bingley's right on the back of Findlay.
He is now, yeah, exactly, on much fresher tyres as well. So for Finn, this is of course the championship leaders for Finn. Really, this because he got glitched at the start of the race. It's all about damage limitation for Finn.
Yeah,
he has been catching Shuey steadily.
But I think he's in trouble there now, coming down for the DRS straight inside. Zane's also on the back here of the two Hasses now, and he's already got past.
Yeah, he split one of them already. Kush is going to try and fight it because Kush is a feisty driver. He won't give it up without a fight here. But Sykes through. Yeah, Sykes obviously extending his stops. So we're seeing different strategies for the two McLarens by the looks of it. Sykes has a fast lap of the race with a 1:33.1. Here comes Kush though. He's going for him. Ooh, I thought he was going to summon up the inside there, going into turn one. Decided. I think he had a look and then thought better of it.
And if Bingley gets past Findlay, and this is what I was saying before, but if Sykes can get the hammer down now and try and get ahead of what it was Crowding and Finn, and it's now Finn and Bingley, if he can get the hammer down now, and hopefully he stays up in the train of Schumacher now in 6th place, and they stay in it.
This is the guy to watch, Power Quicks. He's got track position. He is going to be coming in for a brand new set of soft compound tyres soon. Do you know what I mean?
Syke.
Well, Syke is, but Syke's 4 seconds behind him. So Power's got the advantage. You know what I mean? Let's have a quick look at the gaps going back to the drivers. So at the moment, Bingley sees 27.5 seconds off the race leader. As long as Power Quicks can just look after these hards for the next couple of laps or so before his pit stop and just keep it nice and tidy, he is on for a victory here.
Yeah, he could be there. That is because even Finn and that little train of Bingley as well isn't going to be nowhere near the pit stop because there's a 16-second gap between Oscu and Chester.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
that is the critical point, and if there's a safety car especially there, that will turn everything.
Oh, upside down and around and around. Right, Kush just disconnected. No.
I don't think so. But
it's got an X in his screen, but it's still going around. We've got some movement now. I think Bingley's got past IRL Schumacher. Yeah. Schumacher's coming back at him, I think. Let's just jump on board with Schuey.
Bingley should have DRS, and he does.
Yeah, he does.
Towing away now, and Schumacher's just trying to stay in that slip by the looks of it. Chester is right on the. Oh, Kush just lagged massively from 1/10.
Lag spike.
Yeah, 1/10. Yeah. Chester was behind him. Then he went to 8/10. So
that's close. That's worrying, mate, because he was red Xing on my screen a few corners back, and I'm concerned about his connection. We've got about 50 people watching. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Really appreciate it. Good evening, Harry. How you doing, fella? Hope you're having a good evening, dude. Unlucky last night, fella. It was a tough old race last night.
By the way, Ads isn't actually in that car. It said he joined, but he is not in that car, so he hasn't rejoined.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
Yeah. I can see. Oh no, is that him? Just.
It might be blue flags actually.
Yeah, it could be blue flags.
Possibly, yeah. I think it is actually because otherwise the AI would have brought that to pull over, wouldn't it? I mean,
yeah,
it should still be pulling over.
These guys shouldn't be doing what they're doing anyway. Yeah.
No, I agree.
Right. I'll get a clip off the stream of that. I'll just have to remind myself because they're driving through each other, which is a no-no.
Here comes Chester on Kush, by the way.
On it.
With the DRS.
Kush going defensive. That's fine by Kush.
He's
Good.
parked it well.
Yeah, good
Parked it
driving
very
there. Just put it in the middle of the track and then just let it drift over towards the left-hand side for the braking zone. That's sensible driving.
I was just worried that Chasta was going to send it up
Kush
the
is in.
outside as Kush does pit.
New set of softs going on there. He's going to come out behind Bingley. He may come out behind Findium, actually. Not too sure, but he'll be on much fresher tyres. So
Yeah,
Kush
Findium's-
blinks them.
He's
Site-
within that
now,
second of Schumacher.
We've got 7 laps left. Is Site going to try and one-stop this? So look at those tyres. You know what? I have seen worse-looking mediums, mate, in my time. They are not
I mean, I'm
great,
looking
but they're
at-
not bad.
I'm looking at the rears here, Bear, and I don't see that much graining on them, to be completely honest with
Wow.
you.
So both him and Chasta may well be one-stopping. So basically, Bingers was just covering off other drivers by doing a two-stop. Interesting, because Paraquix has got to pit. So Paraquix, as it stands at the moment, will come out between Oscar and Bingley. Para's going to have to pit now. He has to pit at the end of this lap. He may have left it 1 lap too late already because he's got to get the power down. So Site could be on for a victory. It's changing rapidly.
Is he hoping for a safety car? Is that what Paraquix is doing? Is he hoping for a safety car?
You can't race and hope for a safety car. You have to stick to strategy because if the safety car doesn't come, you're knackered. You're screwed.
And there's a yellow flag, Bear.
That's
at the final
an
corner.
Alpine, is that? An Alpine or
Tom
Williams?
Williams
Yep.
lost his entire front wing. Or is Paraquix thinking that Site does need to pit again and does need to go on the softs like he needs to?
Well, Power's got to come in now. Now's the time to come in because Site's still catching him. So Power needs to put this in the pits now, get a new set of rubber on, and then he can then push. Let's see what he does. Is he coming in?
He does.
Yeah, he's coming in. He had to come in then. Syke is coming in. Race on. Chasta stays out. Chasta is going to. Yeah, Chasta is going to go to the end because he's on 2 lap fresher medium tyres than Syke is. So Chasta.
5-second time penalty for Syke.
Oh, that's crucial for Syke. 5-second time penalty, spinning in the pit lane.
He got it all wrong on the entry bit. He nearly put it in the barrier, like Lewis did in 2007
Wow.
in the gravel trap. He nearly put it in the barrier
Wow,
and he
did
got
it-
him all out of shape.
And Kush got out just in front of Bingley. That was crucial. And he's on fresh rubber as well. Yellows in sector 2. I think that's
Both,
Tom
I think,
again. Is that Tom again in the Williams?
It might be him being slow on no
Yeah.
wing. Yeah.
But here we go. Right, so basically, Paraquix has got to catch Chasta at 3 seconds a lap to take victory. It's that simple. That's the mathematics, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. And surely Bingley's not going to hold up Syke here going to the hairpin, or is... Oh, no, there we go. There's the team orders.
There's the team orders.
So
Yeah,
McLaren
Syke goes through. Absolutely. 2 McLarens working away well together, but Chasta is going to go to the end. I'm sure of it. Oh, Bingley has his left front tyre touched the curb there, almost lost control. He actually corrected that really, really well. Car had a real wobble there.
Yeah, it's a squeaky bum time when that happens, Bill.
Yeah.
You know you're going to hit that curb and that rear end's going to slip. And it really gets a bit twitchy in yourself when that happens.
Absolutely. Look at this 4-way dance though, but I wonder if Chasta... Oh, Bingley's had a big moment there. Had to correct the oversteer. Syke is now...
Syke.
But look at Kush, and this could be a double overtake here. Right, Kush is going to get the job done. Oscar, one would think. Oscar squeezed him. Oscar, you need to give him space. You need to give him space. Syke's going for the overtake.
Oh, it's squeezed again.
Yeah, that's 2 squeezes
Oh, the
there.
interlocked wheels. Oh, that's very close there. I think that was a bit risky there from Oscar to squeeze one car and then squeeze the other there, Bear, to be honest with you.
It wasn't as bad on Syke, but the squeeze on Kush was pretty bad. I was on board looking from Syke's car. You could see Kush was almost off the track.
Going around the outside.
Oh, he's got the job done. What a move from Syke Zaney.
Got
What
it.
a move.
He has got it. 2.3 seconds though, Bear. It's now the gap to Paraquix, and with that 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane, Bear,
he's going to lose a podium.
It could actually seriously now hurt Syke Zaney.
Yeah,
just because of that
he's got to push so hard now,
Yes.
Syke, just to try and get a podium out of this. Yeah,
And
Tom,
he doesn't even have that much ERS.
yeah, I saw that. Don't worry, Jakey. Hey, I'm on it. I'm on it. It's all good. Bingley trying to get past Oscar as well to try and get that McLaren some more constructors' points. Oscar, though, placing that car nicely, just sticking to the racing lines. He's perfectly entitled to do. He is the lead car.
Yeah. He is not being blue flag player, which means he's entitled to race. Doesn't matter what compound or what wear you have on whatever laps you have on those tyres, you're still there to race, and he is defending nicely, just keeping Bingley to that outside line. He knows
Bingley should get him now. Yeah, Bingley's going to get him now with the DRS. So here comes Bingley. He's going to switch the... Oscar squeezing again. Oscar, you need to...
You need to
I mean,
a bit more
Technically, he was leaving literally a car's width and nothing more, not even another millimetre.
I think it was less than that, to be honest with you.
Oh, no, it was pretty close, that.
That was really
Paraquick's fastest lap of the race. Syke Zany, though, just pips into the fastest lap of the race. Kushner, though, is having a look at Syke again, carrying a lot of overspeed into turn 1. Good evening, Vulcan. How you doing? Adam L. B says, I've got a rear wing damage. Please kill me. Oh, dear, mate. That's unfortunate. It's a killer on this game, the wing damage to the rear of the car. So a bit of a snap of oversteer there from Kush. His car's just rubber banding a little bit. Paraquicks has got the gap down to 12.2, but surely he is going to run out of time.
Yeah, I think honestly now, Bear, I think is Chasta trying the one stop, by the way, that you mentioned that Syke could have done.
That's what I said. Chasta's one stopping. He's going to the end, which is a brilliant move. If he can just hold those tyres together for 4 more laps, it's a fantastic move. So I was surmising this much earlier on the race that one of these guys might try one stopping it, and it's working well. At the moment, we've still got a bit of racing to go yet, though, Dave. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I mean there is 11 seconds though, Bear, and 11 seconds in 4 laps time is still quite difficult to do, even if you're on the soft compounds.
Absolutely. Rapid Pajala says, come on, boys, that was a textbook beer and kebab squeeze. Hey, man. No. If it was a textbook beer squeeze, you're in the wall. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
If it's anything out of the book of beer and kebab, it means you're spinning, to be perfectly honest with you.
Kick from party. Yeah, let's get Finn's picked up a penalty, as has Kush now as well. So we got 4 laps to go, including the lap that wrong. Gap down to 10.5 seconds. What Shasta doesn't want now is a penalty, because that would make it interesting.
Yeah.
But that's
it
where
really
it is.
would.
Power in P2, Syke P3, Kush in P4, Bingley in P5, Oski, who deserves a lot of credit. He's done a long stint on those tyres, 19 laps in those mediums, in P6. Findium, 4 seconds down them in P7.
Just go to Schumacher, because Schumacher's looking here at Sam Tabner, but
okay,
also
so
the car...
Yep.
The blue flag of Ads is getting in the way, and he's trying to race in the middle of this. That means, that's silly. Ads, you need to be getting out of the way, mate, because that's just stupid. Look at this.
Yeah, he's going to wear a penalty for that.
Yeah, I can imagine there, Bear, because that you should be getting out of the way. Blue flags are blue flags at the end of the day, and this is just so distracting for the drivers who are in the lead cars. Yeah,
it's an argument for turning ghosting off, but if the game wasn't so glitched, ghosting would be off.
Yeah, I agree.
It's something actually, guys. Seriously, we may really look at, because people are taking advantage of the ghosting on, and it's something we may have to look at seriously.
It could be that, Bear, or just harsher penalties for anybody who does it.
Yeah. You know, leading up from time penalties to quali bans to race bans. Yeah. Possibly.
3 warnings.
Badger says, did Ads join back? Yes, he did. He did join back, but Dane wasn't sure if he was actually in control of his car or not. So, I don't know. I'll speak to him. I'll speak to him after the race anyway. I'll send him a message and find out exactly what's going on there.
He is, Bear. He is in control.
Okay, so lap 26 out of 28, 3 laps to go, including the lap that they're on. The gap is down to 8.6, but Chasta is still, as it stands, heading towards victory. Syke's only in P3, Kush in P4, Bingley in P5. Bingley could still spoil Syke's day. I wonder if he's going to see some team orders there, that Syke's going to slow down a little bit on the last lap to let Bingley overtake him, thinking about the championship, because Bingley is... could go top of the table tonight if he can get P4 or even P3.
Yeah, possibly. Or could there be team orders where Syke backs up
Kush? Yeah, because look at the penalty. Syke's carrying +5. Kush is +3 as far as I know. I'm not going to look until the end of the race.
Yeah.
And then Bingley could still be on. Yeah, Bingley could still be on for a podium here.
He could try and back him up into his teammate, but Bingley could then go into 3rd place easily. It just all depends on Syke.
Yeah, and that would actually then put Bingley, I'm pretty sure, top of the championship. As we're just watching Bingley coming down the long back straight. We've got not a long way to go now.
Yeah, 2 laps now. Now we've crossed the line. Lap 27 out of lap 28. 2 laps to go, including the final lap. Gap's beginning to form here, but as Kush nearly goes for a spin there, managed to correct it as he came out the final corner. Right, hitting the barrier Albon style.
I'm just looking at Chasta. His tyres now are starting to look a little bit ugly. The fronts in particular getting quite a lot of graining there on the front. Gap down to 7.3. Paraquix is still pushing hard in P2. Sykes in P3, of course, he is counting that penalty. But I tell you what, he is extending the gap on Kush. Syke could still take, potentially, P3 if he can push hard enough in the final couple of laps.
And Bingley's catching it. He's right on the back now of
Yeah,
Kush
he
Mania.
is.
Oh, he hits the inside curve and nearly sends himself into a spin. Luckily enough, he doesn't, as we now approach the final lap here. And Chasta, though, has had a fantastic race. 7 seconds still clear of Paraguix. We spoke about earlier. 12 seconds is still a big gap for Paraguix to close, and it's proven it here. He's only managed to get half of that.
Absolutely. Have a quick look at the chat. Vulcan says, I've got my debut in a PC League tomorrow in F1 and then a debut in the NASCAR Series on Sunday. Busy weekend. Good luck, buddy. I hope you go well. If you're streaming it, let me know. I'd love to have a little look at that. Big Heavy Jock, good evening. That's a name I've not heard from a long time. I hope you're doing extremely well, buddy. Nice to see you. And Chasta about to start his final lap. The gap down to 6.4, but he's still managed to hold Paraquix off because doesn't want a penalty on the final lap. I'm not sure about the warning situation. I'm not going to look at the race directory this late in the race. Paraquix in P2, Syke Zaney in P3, Kush in P4 with Bingley. And tell you what, Syke needs to find 2 seconds in the final lap. That's confirmation that Age is still racing.
Ooh, Kush Mania.
I know. Here comes Bingley. But Kush is slightly quick in a straight line. But his car's rubber banding a little bit. Findian picks per second penalty. Bingley's going to go through here, I think.
It's all about the grip now. Those softs will have a little bit more grip, but they might be a bit hot at this moment in time. But it looks like the McLaren's got the outside line there, and he's got that exit absolutely spot on there.
Now, I'm wondering are we going to see Bingley back up Kush now? He could be really smart here and back him up so Syke gets the podium. You know what I mean?
He could do, but also
Yeah.
at the same time, Bear, has Kush tried to play this a bit more smarter to try and get the
DRS
down? Yeah, even though he has a penalty Bear, he will still get ahead and maybe try and back him up even a bit more.
Yeah, it's possible, dude. Eight is in the pits, probably. Oh, check that out, Vulcan. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, Jock, I'm all good, buddy. I'm all good, man. It's good to see you. It's been a long time. Too long. I'm glad you're doing well, brother. Yeah, I'll check that out, Vulcan, over the weekend. All right, going to jump on board of Chasta because he has got a couple corners to go, ladies and gentlemen, before he takes victory. And what a stunning drive it's been. He absolutely nailed the strategy. He has done so well. 1 corner to go. This little left-hander just ease the car around, back on the power again. He can see the checkered flag. He weaves from side to side and takes victory in China with a superb drive. Paraquix tried everything in his power. It's a triple podium for Paraquix. 3 on the bounce. Syke Zaney did not serve his penalty, but I think he may keep the podium. Here comes Bingley. Bingley's run out of fuel. But he takes P4, Kush P5. Findium is going to be P6, but I think Oscar is going to catch him on penalty countback. Yeah,
I think
Oscar.
Brandon might get it too.
And here comes Brandon. He does indeed. What about crowding? Currently sat in P9, so Finn drops down to P8. Bingley ran out of fuel right at the end. He ran out of fuel.
Madness. I've done that before, Bear, this game already. I've run out of fuel.
Absolutely.
It's not the best. It's not the best moment.
Right, here comes crowding, and crowding's going to get P9. Still valuable constructors points for the Red Bull. Sam Tabner comes to the final corner to take P10. Solid drive there. Good long stint. 23 laps on those medium compound tyres. IRL Schumacher has completed the race. He was a lap down, I think, or is he? Is this car? Okay, he seems to be in AI mode, possibly. I'm not sure.
Who are you looking at, sorry?
IRL Schumacher.
I think he is in AI mode.
Okay, and here comes XRL Ultimate. Perennials in P13. We've got 2 lap cars, Adam LB and FR8A, who the stewards will be taking a look at. Okay, party is open. If the podium finishers want to come in and have a quick chat, they're more than welcome. But yes, what a good result for Haas as well. 2nd and 5th with the split strat working so well for them.
Yeah.
He was out of fuel apparently. Apparently Schumacher was out of fuel. Yeah, that happened to Bingley as well. Paraquix gets drive of the day. I tell you what, he started outside the top 10. It's a pretty good shout between him and Chasta. What do you think, chat? Chasta or Paraquix for drive of the day? What do you think? It's pretty close. It's pretty close between those two.
I think Chester, to be honest with you, they're taking the win, especially away from the two McLaren boys who were looking strong. I think it's got to go to Chester.
Yeah, it's a great drive. It was a really, really good drive from Shasta. Okay, we'll give you a quick rundown of the farm positions, and then we'll get the guys in for a quick chat if they want to. In fact, I'm going to go with Watto, a joint drive of the day. Absolutely. But let's give you a rundown then of confirmation. Shasta then takes the win. Paraquix in P2. Sykes Zaney P3 with the fastest lap inside the top 10 for the bonus point. Bingley in P4. Cush in P5. That's Cush's best race for some time. Well done, Cush. Oscar in P6. Brandon in P7. Findium in P8. Of course, he was hampered with a fuel glitch, and of course, he lost 30 seconds at the start of the race, didn't he? Because of he got disconnected. Crowding in P9. Sam Tabner rounds at the P10. We've got IRL Schumacher in 11. Ultimate in 12. Perennial in 13. Adam LB 14. AIDS 15. And DNFs for Tom and F50 Max. Unfortunate those guys. And yeah, Kushner chat says Haas driver of the day. Yeah, I think I can go with that. So that is the final standings of this Division 1 race. There we go. Just a quick make sure I've got all the cars on screen. So Chassa with the win, Paraquick second, Syke Zaney in third. If they want to come in, then they're more than welcome to. Do you want to ping them a quick invite? If not, we'll just wrap things up. But I'll keep it open for another minute or two. Paraquick's in the chat says, we love some alternative strategy. Okie dokie. Yeah, I agree though. Haas from outside the top 10 to top 5. That's a great effort. Sniper LB says, Sniper GB, sorry, says, Chasta, a great drive. Absolutely. Yeah, Shrews, good gamble that, mate. You're going to get some of your points back. Yeah, no worries, Vulcan. Sounds good, mate. I'll check you out over the weekend, dude. Best of luck, man. Looking forward to seeing your race. See you on Monday, Pumpy. Absolutely. Well, actually, no, I'm not racing this Monday, dude. Not this Monday. I won't be here. Kushner chat says, shame I started making mistakes. Podium was on the cards. That would have topped it off. Unlucky, mate, but actually best drive for some time, so well done. Right, we've got who have we got in party? But tell you what, we'll have a chat with. We've got. I don't know if Chas has actually got a mic at the moment. I'm not too sure, but we've got Paraquix, we've got Syke Zaney. So we'll jump on board with Syke first of all. Let's just get the podium screen up for a little suitable graphic in the background. We'll have a little chat with Syke Zaney. Congratulations, Syke, first podium of the season. Some great pace in qualifying. Tell us all about your race, dude. In fact, Syke's gone. He's left.
As he's left.
He's been kicked from the party. No, he's back in. He's on his way back again.
He's on his way back.
Syke, are you there? Are you there? I can't hear him. Syke, are you there, brother?
I think he's trying to speak, but I think something's not. Should we go to Paraquix first?
We will. Then... Everyone is muted for him, says Syke in the chat. Syke, anyway.
He needs to restart his Xbox.
Oh, he's there. I can hear him now. Syke.
Oh.
No, we've lost him again. We'll have a quick chat with Paraquix first. Para, you there, dude?
Yeah, I am.
Yes, well, we'll have a quick chat with Para first. P2, 3 races, 3 podiums. Mr. Consistency. What a great drive. Tell us all about it, dude.
Yeah, thanks. This strategy I decided long ago before the race. I decided I want to start the hards and then finish off with the softs. Then I saw it was going to rain at the end, but the rain never came, so I got lucky. And, I had great pace on my hards.
Mm-hmm.
I knew they were really quick at the end, and, just got the strategy right. And P2. I mean, I think I could have got a P1 if I was a little bit faster at the beginning of my first stint, but anyways, great drive from me, I think. From P30 to P2.
It was a great drive. I've got a question for you. Obviously, you mentioned the fact that obviously rain was forecast before the end of the race. Just putting that to one side for a minute, did you have any thought about coming in, say, a couple laps earlier than what you did to put the mediums on, just to see if you could catch Chasta with a tyre that's going to last longer, or did you just feel that the mediums just didn't have enough pace in them?
No, I think the softs were faster. They were like 2 seconds a lap faster. So,
okay.
And the mediums they are fast as well for a long stint, but I think the softs were better.
Alrighty, but a great drive though. Say P2, it's 3 podiums, fantastic start to the season. Must be a lot. I tell you what, I was saying to the guys during the stream, you've picked up the pace so much this season. Always been a good driver, but this game just suits your style of driving. You've been doing extremely well, of course, in our our friends over at ERN, and you've been doing the business here. It's early days yet, but do you think you can put up a championship fight this season?
It's possible. Just if the tracks suit me, of course, because the first few tracks of this season have been great to me. But there's some tracks coming up that are not suited for me. But anything happens. Like a lot of people crash and stuff, and I'm pretty consistent in this game, so anything can happen.
All right. Well done tonight, and best of luck for next week at Baku, buddy. GG's.
Yeah, thank you. I want to just give a shout out to my teammate as well. He did a great drive today.
Yeah, Kush P5, his best race. I said it in the just before you guys joined the party. It's one of the best races he's had for quite some time. So yeah, well done, Kush in the Haas. Well done, guys. Okay, Psych, are you there now?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, there he goes. Well, Psych, stunning pace in qualifying again, absolutely blistering laps, and then a pretty solid drive. Got that penalty kind of in speeding in the pit lane, probably pissed you off a
I
little
couldn't see
bit.
the white line, and someone had taken out the pit board that tells you where the limiter is, so I couldn't see it.
But tell us about the race, and also the strategy calls by the McLarens, how that affected the race.
Yeah, quali was decent. I've only really done quali around here, so that was okay, I guess. And then I didn't even know what the strategy was on the grid, to be honest. I thought soft hard, but then I just thought it'd be too slow at the end of the soft stint and hard stint to make it work. So me and Bingley discussed pitting quite early, which everybody else did, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I wasn't really pushing until like the last 4 or 5 laps on the mediums, so I kind of forgot about the Hasses. I just thought they were probably going to catch them anyway, but the pad's very strong around this track. Stronger than the other two we've done so far, at least. So yeah, I decided to start pushing, but then I was with the setup and obviously just how my driving style is, I was just kind of in no man's land with the tyre wear.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I had gone to the end, tyres would have been about mid-80s, and they probably would have blown up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was probably going to be a push to get Chasta, but I thought at least he'd drop off by a bit more than he did in the end.
Yeah, he maintained his pace really well, didn't he?
Yeah, considering how the first 2 races have gone, I'll take a P3, but
absolutely. But
it probably should have been more.
Yeah.
In all 3 races. Like, I think I've had the pace to win all 3 so far.
Well, I'd say so, certainly, because, I mean, didn't you have a front row lockout at Spain last week as well, if I believe correctly?
Finn split us last week, but we had a 1-2 in Bahrain.
Yeah, that's right.
I binned it with 2 laps to go.
And what are your thoughts on Baku next week?
Yeah, should be alright. I think you still have to bunny hop the top of the hill at the end of Sector 2, so that should be interesting because it's the steering wheel, especially at the last corner, at least on this track as well. Obviously, I was helping Discreet in practice in the week, and he was just like yeeting himself over the last curb, and I was being so careful because the steering wheel just rips it out of your hand otherwise.
Wow.
But yeah, might have to run low downforce for once because I've been running very high wings at the start of this season. I was running 11 today.
You sound really
you
sound really into it again, though. So I'm noticing the difference just listening to you. Telling us all about your race. You sound sweaty again, which is good to hear. It's like you're getting back into the game. You know.
Like last year, I gave up about a month and a half into the game. I wasn't even doing practice at the end of last year's game. I just load up, do like 1 TT lap, and join the lobby. But yeah, the game's fun, even though it's in a horrific state. Hopefully, they don't kind of ruin it with the patch. But
fingers crossed, dude. We've got a new patch coming out, big patch 1.10 coming out, I think, in the next week or 2. So fingers crossed. But well done tonight, dude. A definitely worthy podium finisher, and look forward to seeing you next week at Baku.
Cheers.
Yeah, you're welcome, dude. And finally, moving on to our race winner, his debut league victory in Total Impact Racing. It's NRX Chasta. Congratulations, buddy. That was a fantastic drive. Tell us all about your race.
Thank you very much. Thankfully, I had a clean race because of the start of the season wasn't ideal for me. I had contact in Bahrain and had some internet issues in Spain. So yeah, thankfully I had a clean race and managed to show my pace.
And what about the one stopper? Was that something that was planned from the start of the race, or did you change your strategy on the fly?
Yeah, to be fair, I was planning to go even longer on that soft stint, and then suddenly I saw the two McLarens in front of me box like lap 4 or something,
Mhm.
and I was quite worried at the time because I knew that that was gonna rain at the end of the race, but at the same time, mediums were gonna be dead on the last lap. So I had some rest and I tried to do some 2 or 3 push laps just to not lose any position from the other cutters behind me. And thankfully it worked out. Worked out.
Well, it certainly did. The last couple of laps, how were the tyres? Were you concerned at any stage that Power Quicks might catch you?
No, I think I finished the race with 72%, so I
Mhm.
was fine. The
Yeah.
thing that I was struggling so much was fuel, and then the last 5 laps I was lifting like 100 meters earlier than the braking zone.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, tense moment.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
yeah,
But no, you absolutely.
thankfully I
Sorry,
managed
sorry. Go ahead.
to put it together.
Well, it's a dominant drive. You absolutely got the strategy 100% correct. That one stopper worked really well. And going into the Baku, that must now give you a lot of confidence going forwards.
Yeah, of course. Always a win is nice, but yeah,
Okay,
let's hope for more in upcoming races.
absolutely. And what's your thoughts on Baku? A track you enjoy or a track you don't like?
To drive it in compared to other tracks, I don't like driving there, but it's nice the fact that so many walls it contains from one in a split second. The race contains in a split second. I mean, a safety car, a misjudgment. If you hit the wall, you can rip the suspension or everything. So yeah, it's a very interesting track, I should say.
Well, I wish you the best of luck next week. It'll be interesting to see how you get on. I think it's the first time I've actually would have seen you at a proper street circuit. So I wish you the best of luck, and thank you for
Thank you.
answering the questions, and congratulations on your debut win tonight. Well done.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Well, just about wraps things up. We're going to head back to the command centre real quick. I'll have a quick chat with Dame, and then we'll say good night. So let's just head back to the command centre. Okay, Dame, what a great race. What are your thoughts, summing it up?
Very, very interesting. I mean, I got into qualifying a little bit late, but I managed to catch the end of it and see the entire race. I think it was very interesting. But it was at the start of the race, it was McLaren v Red Bull, and as it got through, the Red Bull came out on top. The McLarens tried their best to maybe try and prevent it as much as they could, but the Hasses also had an absolutely amazing race throughout to get themselves into the position that they finished. So, all in all, it was a fantastic race for me, Bear, to watch.
Yes, it's very exhilarating, if I can get the words out. It was an absolutely brilliant race. A couple of moments that the stewards will be looking at, which is me. So I'll be waiting to see if I get any clips or not. But no, it was a good effort tonight, and it was good to see no rain finally at China. We have seen monsoons every night of the week, so it's really, really good to see a completely dry race. But yeah. That's about it for me tonight, ladies and gents. We're going to be moving on to Baku next week, but before that, we have still got the Prost and Senna Leagues racing tomorrow night. 100% race distance around China, and Perush will be streaming the Prost race, and my commentary guy here, Dame Zero, will be streaming live the Senna race. So make sure you tune into those guys to give them some support and give the drivers some support tomorrow night, because man, the 100% race it's an endurance, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen. And then on Sunday, I'm back with BM Kebab TV with TIR COD, or ETE Codzilla, as he now calls himself, because thanks to a certain man in this party, the performance race this Sunday is Monaco. Yeah, we'll have
God help them.
the 25%.
It's not on the real calendar, so it had to be a performance one.
Absolutely, a 25% sprint race and the 50% feature race live right here, Monaco. It should be a lot of fun. The car allocations will be hopefully out tomorrow, all going well for the drivers. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Really, really appreciate it. Welcome anyone new to the channel as well. Always appreciate support. Thank you for the recommitments to the channel as well, and also to the for the gifted subscriptions as well. Greatly appreciated. And I think, you know what we're going to do? We're going to reciprocate the love to El Taco Man Game, and he gifted 10 subs to the channel, so we're going to chuck him a raid to finish the stream off. But thank you so much for watching everybody tonight. I really appreciate your company. And on behalf of myself, Dame, and the rest of the TIR crew, I'm going to say good night and Godspeed. Okay, thanks guys. I'm just going to chuck a raid over.
Oh, beer.